along. So I switched up the venue in the hopes of not having the trucks interrupt us. The only problem is the lighting in here isn't that great, and I haven't decorated yet, so I don't know if you can see the scabby walls behind me, but you know, this room's next. That's a clock, in case you're wondering. So how are you? See, we changed it up. We went from Thursdays to Tuesdays. Hope you don't mind, because I just thought it'd be nice to have a bit of a change. What do you think? Do you prefer the Tuesday? I do, but I'm not the one that's important, so let me know down below what you think. So today I'm here to talk about creating a zen den in your house, because we're spending so much time at home nowadays, and sometimes you just need to escape, because we're always surrounded by information intake, whether that be people, husbands, wives, partners, children, whoever it could be, but also all the devices. It's so muddly in the brain. So that's what we're talking about today. So as usual, go and get your beverage of choice. Today I am still on the water. I'm still being a water ball, but you know, it's good for you, so don't knock it. So go and get your coffee or your tea or whatever you fancy, and let's get into this video. So, like I said, I don't know how many times I've got to clap my hands in this video. I'm going to sit on my hands. So like I said, it can be really important to create that space where you just want to get away from it, and sometimes your bedroom's not it. Your bedroom's not it. Not always, but sometimes. So the first thing you have to do is find that space. Now, you don't need a massive space to create your zen den. You don't even need an entire room. I mean, great if you've got one, but if you just carve out the corner of a spare bedroom or the corner of a dining room, whatever the space is, choose it wisely, because you need to make sure that people aren't going to be, it's not like a thoroughfare, is that what it's called, a thoroughfare? People aren't walking through to get to the kitchen or to get to the bathroom. You need it to be a space where you can shut everyone out. That's the most important thing. You're there to relax, and you don't want to be relaxing and then have mom which is normally what would happen, even more so if you've got grown-up kids. Once you've picked out your perfect space, the next thing to think about, and this will be no surprise to anyone who's been here for a while, the most important thing is to pick your lighting, because lighting, as you all know by now, sets the scene. It helps relax you. If you are winding down and you have bright lights, you're not relaxing. No. There's no relaxing going on there. So you want some warm white, 2000 to 3000 max kelvins. Also, what would be really good is if you had some smart bulbs, because then they are dimmable and you can set the scene absolutely perfectly. Almost dark but not quite, or almost bright but not quite, whatever you need to feel relaxed. A smart bulb can get you there. So I've linked some smart bulbs below for you to check out. I also think that when it comes to your zen den, you have to be careful with your floor. Now, if you've got a carpet, then that's okay. But if you have hardwood floors, get a rug. I've linked two below. One is called the Marla rug, and it's a beautiful neutral colour. But if you want something with a bit more character, I think it's called the Hydra rug. They're both from made.com, and they're both beautiful. They're both a bit neutral, but the Hydra is just has a little bit more character. There's a bit of pattern to it, so if that's your vibe, go for it. This will just be a little bit more comfortable for you to sit on instead of sitting on the cold hard floors. Third thing you need to think about, and I keep saying it, don't I, the most important thing, but it is important to bring nature inside, so get some plants, because not only are plants beautiful, but they've got mood enhancing properties in them, and they help you feel grounded. One with nature, and apart from anything, they are just gorgeous to look at. They are just gorgeous to look at. I looked at two on patch plants and they were absolutely gorgeous. This massive palm, but gorgeous. and also this lovely cheese plant. Now, I'm gonna do my best, I really am, but I don't really keep plants alive. So, I mean, you really ought to try and have real plants. Like I said, they help you keep grounded, mood enhancing properties, but I've killed every plant I've ever owned, every single one. So, that being said, faux plants still look really beautiful, and there are some really gorgeous faux plants out there now, like this lovely fiddle leaf fig tree from Rocket St George, or this trailing rosemary plant. They both look absolutely beautiful and they'll look the part. They might not give off the same properties, but they will still look beautiful and the whole Zen Den vibe will still be there. Do try to keep your plants alive though. I'm going to try. It's my new thing. I'm going to find one, I'm going to keep it alive, and then I'm going to invest in some really beautiful ones like the ones we've just spoke about. Now, as beautiful as your Zen Den is going to look when you implement all of these things, it can look gorgeous, but the senses have got to be there. It's got to be there, otherwise, is it going to be a place you want to relax in? So the first thing I want to discuss is smell. Now, you may have a favourite fragrance. I know I have. But will that fragrance invoke calm, relaxing vibes? Or are you back on the beach in Ayia Napa or Ibiza giving it loads? Are you whitewater rafting? Are you bungee jumping? I mean, I'm not doing either of them things. I don't even think I'd say I'd ever raved before. But you know what I'm saying. Some of these scents, they don't invoke calm and memory, so they might be a favourite, but they must, I would say, choose something soft like a vanilla or a lavender. My favourite scent is oud, but that really does invoke relaxing, lying on the sun lounger in Dubai. I absolutely love it and I never fail to relax with that smell. So that works for me. That's what I have everywhere. My favourite would be the Velvet Rose Oud diffuser, the Reed diffuser from Jo Malone. Oh, it's beautiful. But I've listed loads down below that you'll absolutely love. For me, it depends what you're going to do in your Zen Den. Are you going to meditate? Are you going to do yoga? Is breathing, obviously breathing's a part of whatever you're doing there, but concentrating on your breathing or heavy breathing, because an electric diffuser might be a little bit too intense if you're going to do that, so I'd stick with reed diffusers or candles. But otherwise, if breathing heavily and concentrating isn't a thing, an electric diffuser or the scent that you get off them, I've got them all over my house, except the room I do yoga. Set me Zen Den. Now, once you've chosen the scent, the next thing you need is music. Now, I am not here to tell you what music to pick, because one, we'd be here all night, two, we'd probably end up arguing, and three, music is your decision. You pick what invokes a relaxing vibe in you. However, I would suggest that not all devices are equal. I personally love a record player, a turntable. I have one downstairs. I've listed one down below as well, and the sound quality of them is just second to none. I don't know what it is, because I'm not a music, professional by any means. There's just something wonderful about listening to vinyl. However, the problem with vinyl is that you have to get up and turn it over or change it when the record's over, and if you're in a deep state of relaxation or you're meditating or you're doing yoga, you don't want to be doing that. So the next thing you could do is a smart speaker. So Apple, the mini HomePods, they do them in 5 different colours and they are gorgeous. I'm going to get the yellow one as soon as it comes in. It must be popular because it keeps going out. Because I have a mustard yellow sofa, gold. Someone told me they even thought it was green, but it's my opinion, I can't. So I'm going to get a yellow one. Yellow. Could I be more Scouse? I'm going to get a yellow one and put it in there. The sound quality of these, because I've already got them in the house, the sound quality of them, even though they're only about that big, the sound quality is amazing. And obviously you just speak to it, so there's no need to get up and change anything. So they are brilliant. So now all you've got to do is decide what music you're going to play on it. I'm not even going to tell you what I put on it. Now, lastly, in my space, in my relaxing space, see, I'm still doing it now. In my relaxing space, I have a chaise lounge. Now, obviously, not everyone can do that, but if you could get a nice chaise lounge or a luxurious comfy chair, I use mine and I will sit and read a book in there or just listen to music and just do nothing. But it's beautiful, it's stylish, it just adds a little bit of something and it elevates your relaxation. I've linked some shades down below, but also don't forget, you do need a side table, because if you've got your beverage of choice, you want to put it somewhere, you want to be able to put it somewhere, or you just need a little space at the side of you. So use your chair and your chaise and a lovely table just to relax. Get off to another planet. I've linked everything below. I really enjoy my Zen den. I have carved out a little area at the bottom of my bedroom. I might take you through to show you it in a sec actually. I can't remember if I've tidied up. But it's just so beautiful and I absolutely love it. It's just, I can really escape when I go there and I can listen to music. I just have the most lovely time. I love it. Have you already carved out your own little space, or is this something you're planning on doing? If you have, do tag us at Nook and Find on Instagram, because I'd love to see. Because I think I'm going to carve out an actual space. You all know I haven't lived here for that long, but I think I'm going to carve out an actual space rather than the bottom of my bedroom, and that'll just be so beautiful. So I'd love some inspo from you guys also. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, if you want to go over to our blog at www.nookandfind.com, you'll find out so much more information than I've said today, but you'll find out loads about other things as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.